Hello everyone. Here's a quick little bonus video. Uh, this is the Poe Journal that I'd been telling you I was going to be making. I know you didn't want to really see me making it because you saw enough Poe Journals before. So anyway, we're going to do a quick flip through of this. And I did another unique type of closure on it. This piece here was from Gothic in the Belfry, Tracy Fox Creative. It was like a book, and as you can see, it's like an antique book look to it. And so this is made out of a file folder. It was one of those black ones that I had out in the yard, and I used the black acrylic paint on it. And then I took that beautiful scroll stamp that I just got, and I put it around the outside edge because this was smaller. And then I did that on the back as well. So we have a closure where it's got a Velcro dot underneath of there. So you lift that up, and then it's got a Velcro dot underneath of here. And it's got a little dangle. It says beware on it. And it's got the other part of the Velcro dots right there. But I didn't want to have to pinch a hole through here and put an eyelet and a string, because this being a file folder, it was like a complete file folder. I just cut the tab off the top. So I wanted to be able to have something that could tuck in here, which the Raven that came with the one of the digitals that I had. But there's a spot here that you can tuck something in. There's a spot back here as well. You just have to avoid the Velcro dots. And then there's a spot on the back part here that you can tuck things into, which I thought was kind of a cool concept. You saw me do a cover before with a full file folder, a complete file folder. I think I did the pharmaceutical journal like that. So anyway, I just was using all kinds of mismatched leftovers from all those 4 Poe journals to make this. So here we go. So here's the opening. This is what was left of that cool rose vellum. I wanted to say Velcro. Vellum that I had. And I just put this in the beginning. We have Annabelle Lee here. And then I used up that from that steampunk journal that someone gave me years and years ago. I've got a little typewriter there. And then these kind of things to write on. There's not really that much room to write in here, but I mean, it might be a lookbook. It might just be something they would like to have. This is the big picture of Poe. This was like the envelope that I created like in the other Poe journals, but this is one of his short stories, or poems, I mean, about the evening star. It's folded in half so something can be tucked inside. And then we have a lamp, which this is talking about the evening star. That would be something you would see. Actually, it's got, oh, it's another lamp in the background. And then here is a few of these stories. I think it was Tommy that may have given me these stories. So I put a few of them in here like this. And then it starts the rest of the pages that I created. And here's another poem. And I just kind of filled it with that. This was just some letters that I had left over. But some of these quotes came from Wonders by Wink on Etsy on her Poe kit. She had a page of some of the titles. So I put that all together here. And I love this page. I love that script and everything. I just, So as you can see, I've got that here. I had like 4 of the same pages. I don't know how I printed so many of the same ones. Here is just like a little journal card. You can journal on either end. And then this is like a little fold-out double journal card as well. And they go down in here. And then that Lenore is over here as well. So it kind of went together. And I just kind of stuck some things in here. I got a little glue in some certain spots, and so I just decided to cover them up. And yep, I was just trying to clean up and use up everything. Of course, you can see that's another repeat. On a lot of the other repeats, I kind of covered, like here, I covered the page. Because these were 2 quotes from The Conqueror Worm. Now, this is the only belly band that I got, but that's that letter from David Poe, Edgar Allan's grandfather. And that helped cover that page up, because that was a repeat. And then I've got 2 pockets here. This is that kind of thing from the Pink Monarch prints. Yeah. So I've got one over here, and I've got one over here that's got that little scalloped edge on it. And then I put these 2 tags. They were a big tag here. I've got the Bells envelope or letter, poem, whatever you want to call it, there. And I've got the Annabelle Lee and all that. And then over here is another letter. I can't remember what, ukulele. Okay, this has got ukulele on it. So I just folded those where they would tuck in there like that. And they can be taken all out. And on the back is tea-dye paper. And those can be written on. Oh, there's the third one of those. It's quite a few of them. Now, this was that leftover paper towel. As you can see, it's got a nice texture on it. But I've got part of a poem up here that's to Octavia. And then I've got the Sonnet to Science on there. And A Dream is on the back. So I just was using up as much items as I could. I had some of those pharmacy labels left over. And then that was my page that I'd made. This was, I didn't have all the ink that I needed in there, so it came out blue. And this is a Devil in the Belfry quote. I made a little pocket here for that. And then I love this one, so I went and printed that out so I'd have it in here. Here's another pocket. And this is another one of those big tags that I made into, and this is a quote from The Raven. And this was, I don't know what this was. It's like a letter that was written by Edgar Allan Poe to my dear madam, whoever that is. This is P.S. Hale. So that tucks down in here, which those turned out perfectly for those big letters. And this is a quote from El Dorado. So I try to put, some of his work in here, a lot of titles from some of his work. So it's got a lot of things in here that's, it's all about Poe. And that was, whatever that is, Loss of Breath. I've not read it. This maybe could be written on with a white pen. And then there's that pretty castle. I always liked that. It's just got a little spider on the top of that. And here's 2 tags in here as well that could be written on. Now I used that sticker with those trims on it to give that a little more interest. And this is just that type. So, yeah. Everything kind of turned out kind of interesting here. And then here, of course, is my mausoleum I made the other day that has my skeleton in it with the spider web on top of him. And then that could be written on the back. And it could even be written on in here as well. But I glued that all the way around the outside edge. And that's how I decided to put it in here. And then it's got a Velcro dot there. And then that's all she wrote. So, and then when you go to put this back in here, you can find it like right there. And then you come around and tuck it under. And I've scored this to where it's got an inch width there. So there we go. That's all you have to do to shut it. I thought that was kind of interesting. Oh, Did I get it in the middle? Maybe not. I didn't get it in the right spot. That's what happened. I have to move them up a little bit. That's the only problem. You can't really see where to put that in at. And my beware. There we go. My little beware's hanging there. Okay, and I wanted to show you a couple of last things here about how I close the bee journal. As you can see, I did put washi tape here to strengthen this edge, because this is how I decided to close it. Now, this is different too. I've not done this on any of them, but this is one of those thought tokens. And it says, be true to you. So since it had a B, you know, I went with it. But here's a little, I don't know what you call that. Like a label holder. You use it in a lot of different scientific things. I don't know. But anyhow, this thought token has a nice little ridge around the hole here. So if you tuck it down in there and then get it in there all the way, this won't go anywhere because that little ridge around it holds it in there. So I thought that was kind of cool. And I just put an eyelet in the back. And then what else did I have in here? I thought I had done something else. And I can't quite remember what it was. Let me flip through it real quick. Huh. Well, maybe it didn't. I like how that turned out. I'll put a little, maybe that's it. I put some washi in some places. I don't know if I had any others up through here. I don't think I've seen any. But yeah, I put a little bit of washi here and there. I think I put a little strip up here on the front. Oh, I put a dragonfly. Maybe that was what I was thinking of. And then, I may have put, I put these, I punched them out, so why not use them, you know, because this was like a honeycomb. So I just put that in there, because it doesn't hurt you from writing on it. Well, I thought I put more washi in here. Okay. Maybe I just put it on the front and the back cover. Oh, I put a little washi there. Had the little bees on it, and honeycomb. And then, I put a little washi there and a dragonfly. So maybe that was all I did. Okay. And I did a little bit of the cut off from that doily up there. All right. Well, I just wanted to show you that. Oh, I put a little bit of washi right here. All right. All right, everybody. Everybody have a great, great day. I will send this out tomorrow as a bonus video for you to see. So everybody take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.